Good day, everyone. I'll do a quick recap on most of the topics that we've discussed. Last week, we discussed about how to say no to your woman and still earn her respect or love, and that is how to earn respect from your woman. Okay, while I was discussing that, I venture into how to empower yourself as a man. So, some people have been mailing me and calling me to talk about different kind of business ideas that we can do, especially here in Nigeria. Okay, so I've compiled some that I've ventured into myself some time ago, and I was successful before I hand over to some people to take over. So I'll be mentioning them and I'll just talk about them briefly this week. But I'll break them down. I'll take them one after the other each week to discuss on them further on how to go about it and how to make it profitable for you especially. So this week the first I will be talking about is shoemaking. A lot of us are big boys and big girls, and so we cannot go into shoemaking or be an apprentice in learning shoemaking. So if you cannot do that, as an individual, you can rent a shop. I mentioned that last week. So you can rent a very good shop if you have the money, and decorate it, make it clean, make it look clean, then get all the vendors that you've been making your shoes with. You know them, you know the good ones, and you know they don't have capital anyway, and you have a little capital. So get them together, put them in this shop, let each of them have like a cubicle where they can work and pay them per work that they do. Like if I enter your shop, if you set up your shop and I enter your shop, for example, to mend my shoe, and I'm paying you at least maybe like 1,000 naira, or let me even bring it down to say 200 naira. Your client, your vendor already know, that is the apprentice that you got from the road, already know that if you make a shoe of 200 naira, you are entitled to 150 and is entitled to 150, and that's because you incur a lot on the shop, because you have light bill to pay, you have rent to pay, you have water bill and what have you to pay. So 150 comes to you, 50 goes to the shoemaker, and then you earn your profit from there after paying all your bill. That's one good business you can do as an individual. You don't have to go and learn if you're a big boy, a big girl, but you can still earn money making shoes. That's one. I'll break it further down into the cost that you can incur if you are renting a shop, and if you are using your home. For example, if you rent a 2-bedroom flat and you are single, what do you need a 2-bedroom flat for? As a single lady or a single boy, you can use one of the room as a shop, and then you decorate one to be to be your room, and then your living room can be a common area for your customers, and then you still have a good place to lay your head while you make money easily. So it's always very good when you think effectively and when you think like an entrepreneur, a business person, than when you just want to live large when there's even nothing that is large about you. So that's one. Then two, tailoring. I have a lot of people doing this business and they're making a lot of money. You have a lot of tailors that you sew from, fashion designers that you sew from, and you know how you just go to their very dirty place and you still give them your clothes because you know they are very good. They just don't have the money or the business idea or the orientation of how to do the business in a better way. But you have the idea now if you don't have it before, and you know that you have a place that you can clean up paint it, decorate it, do all these mini drawers, and make it look appealing and welcoming for people that want to sew. And we all know that tailors disappoint a lot. In fact, I have one that I've given my clothes to for the past 3 years. A clothes I bought over 50,000 naira with the gele. I asked him to join the gele for me and do the lace. Till date, the wedding I was supposed to wear the clothes for, they have 3 kids now, and I'm yet to collect my clothes. In fact, I've already given up. But each time I remember that I pay 48,000 plus, that's about 50K for the clothes. It just pains me. And if you now bring people out of this problem, you are a problem solver while you make money. So set up a place, a mini place, very clean place. Get 2 or 3 tailors that you've been sewing from, that you know they are very good. They can measure people accurately and sew accurately. And they just sew for people and the clothes look as if the person is born with the clothes. Get such people. Put them in your shop. Let them sew for you. Is either you have an agreement with them that you pay them per sewing, or you pay them monthly. Whichever one is convenient for you. I can break that one down in another week. But you can get all these people to work for you while you still learn under them. Because if you have a tailoring outfit and you've been there 1 to 3 years, there's 100% possibility that you will learn all the nitty-gritty, such that when you lose a tailor, you can easily replace that person easily, and you make cool cash, cool money. So when I see youth or young ladies or guys complaining about, I don't have a job, and they are graduates. In fact, you don't even have to be a graduate to do all these things I'm talking about. But when I see graduates complaining like this, it pains me to my bone marrow, and I give this advice to people. And I just wonder why a few will only go for it and a larger number will not even venture into it. People dash you money. In fact, I have friends that have people that can dash him 50K, 20K. Let all these people dash you all this money. Put it together. Buy sewing machine. Paint your room. In fact, start from your room. As long as you have a place to place your head, start from your room. Get all these people to work for you and make money. Start anyhow. Businesses are such that you don't have to have 100% before you start. The mistake that we make usually is that we wait to have a lot of money before we start business. Business is not like that. As a matter of fact, if you have 100% of the money, there's 50% probability that you won't be successful. But when you have little money, you will know how to manage that money to get more, because you know that you have little. So you will know how to manage that money to turn it around to become what you want. So start anyhow. Today I'm telling the youth, start anyhow. Don't wait for government to give you job. We all know how our country is. So don't wait for the government. Don't blame the government for anything. The government didn't send you to school anyway. Your parents sent you. You sent yourself. You encourage yourself. So you can encourage yourself further. You can liberate yourself. Don't wait for a white-collar job. Especially if you're a man. A man is meant to take care of all his responsibility and take care of his lady or woman, whichever way you want to call it. So you need a lot of money to carry out all this responsibility. No woman wants to stay with you when she doesn't see any potential or any energy in you that you're at least trying to make it. So today I'm encouraging you to start from somewhere. Start anyhow. The word is start anyhow. Don't wait 100% to have the money before you start. Okay, that's that. So number 3 is block making. Block making can be capital intensive, but I know that we have some big boys that are just spending their money buying iPhones, buying all these expensive Android phones like Samsung, and living fake lives. It will not pay you because it won't last long. So instead of taking that 300,000 naira or 200,000 naira to go and buy iPhone or to go and buy expensive phone, whichever make it is, think of a business you can do. As a matter of fact, if you've spent that money buying iPhone or Samsung or Android of any type, today I encourage you to go into Computer Village. If you're in Port Harcourt, you're in Lagos, you're in Abuja, there are Computer Village around. Go to them and trade it. Get that money and start a business today. Start a business today. I encourage you, please. Start a business today to liberate yourself. What most of us want to do is to go out there, maybe go to London, go to America, go to any part of the Europe to go and make money. It's not easy out there either. So why not put the same energy you want to go and put out there to what you can do here and be productive for yourself? So today, trade your phone. If you have an expensive phone, to start a business. Okay, I was talking about block making. Okay, if you want to start a block making, I will also highlight where you can get some equipment for your businesses. I'll attach a link on my description. You can click on them and check the prices of gadgets that you might need for most of the businesses I've mentioned. Okay, if you want to start a block making machine, you need lister, you need vibrator, you need most gadgets that you've seen around from block makers, and a few of them are expensive to some, and to some people that I know in this country, it's not expensive. It's just that you just have to put your heart to it. So you can get a bare land. It might not necessarily that you buy a land. Your neighbor has land. It's been there for years. Nobody is using it. Approach the owner. Find out about the owner. Approach them. Have a bargain with them or plead with them. Some of them, Nigerians, I know, are very nice. Some of them can afford to give it to you to use for years for free. While some of them will expect some incentive. Talk to them first. See the incentive. If it's something you can bear, if it's not something you can bear, you will see some other ones still around you. Might not be exactly beside you,